everybody. Welcome. Nice to see you there. Hello there, Gary Spikes. Hello there, Rebecca. Hopefully got the tow truck on standby. Nice to see you there. Kelly Jo is not tuning in there tonight, Val. She is still underneath the weather. But nice to see you there, Gene Hudson. We have Ash tuning in tonight. Hello there, Steve Voss. Nice to have you, Henry. Welcome, everybody. Tune in tonight. We got a little special going on. Hello there, Trista Howard. And speaking of Trista, Ash, how are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great. You doing okay?
Now, I have been working on, looks like I'm lagging. Looks like I have been, welcome Judy and Lorna. I've been working on commercials and intros all day. So that's what I've been doing. So.
Sounds like fun.
Oh, absolutely. So nice to have you back. You are always requested to come back on the show. So, of course, I reached out to you and asked if you wanted to come back. And she's like, yeah. So, hey, Facebook user, nice to have you there. Hello, Dick Body. Welcome. Round of applause to you guys. So, yeah, Kelly, she was not too good last week, if you remember. So.
Yep. No, she still has the cold.
Yeah. So in Florida, and she's got that cold. So let me just keep my mic here. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is we're going to introduce Ash to you guys in Misty Hammer time. I wonder why I was getting MC. I was getting that a few seconds ago. But she is going to provide you with some readings. So, yeah, she's going to open herself up and give it a whirl and see what she can do. So I told her that I will break out a tarot deck, which I usually do not do on the air, but I will to back up her and give her some support. So, hello there, Maria. Myrtle's Heaven. So sorry, Kelly Jo, still not feeling well. But Ash is over awesome. Fill in? Yeah, absolutely. That's right. So that's why she's on the show. So, yeah. So, Ash, give a little brief background for the audio listeners of who you are and what you do.
So, as you know, my name is Ash. And I just say I'm intuitive because I can do many different things. This is actually the first time that I'm ever going to do this over the computer. Usually I do like a one-on-one. And so when Grizzly asked me, I was like, like, you want me to read? But I want to be able to do this. And so I think it was the perfect opportunity to allow me to do this. So bear with me, guys. I might have to pause for a moment, but I promise it'll be cool. We got it. But I am a paranormal investigator. I'm also a psychic medium, channeler, many different things. So, and I love the unknown.
Yeah, it's always interesting with the unknown. Right. And speaking of tarot deck, there's my angel cards.
I was going to ask you what kind you had.
I've got so many different kinds of decks, but I got a special deck that I use usually on one-on-one. So I usually don't use these on the air. Usually I let the people that do this full time, but yeah, I'll bring them out for this occasion. So
well, thank you for the support.
Oh, absolutely. Makeup. Do I need makeup? Makeup. Oh, makeup. I missed something. Oh, makeup. Hey, makeup. I see it now. I didn't scroll down far enough. I was like, I don't have a makeup person, but I'll hire one. So, yeah.
Hey, girl.
So I'm like, yeah. I was like, well, I didn't scroll up far enough. So, yes. All right, Judy, I got you in line. So, yes, we'll get you a reading here. Let me get my card to shuffle. And I'm glad you're laughing, makeup, because I was like, man, I'm already red still. So, and I got my light just right in the studio. I got different lights behind me and side of me, but yeah, all right. But
I like your background.
Yeah, so I got different ones. I used to buy them, right?
Really?
And I had like 20 or 25 of them. And I ended up donating them to other people. And so I went totally green screen. Yes. Philip said I need to change my handle.
Because her name is Amber, and so people don't know her name, so they just call her Makeup.
I ain't saying anything on that one. To be honest, she would never say that Ash is so good she really doesn't need cards. No, cards I use is because it validates what I am feeling, right? And it's also a visual aid to the person that I'm reading to. So that's why a lot of people don't need cards, but it's usually a visual aid.
Right.
And a lot of the Bible thumpers, like me, people are like, well, you are telling the future or whatnot. No, you're not, because this is something that can be changed, right? And I forgot what is my saying, but this is what do you call it? Oh, I can't say what's we have free will. So
Oh yeah, free will.
and it can change. This is not set in stone, ladies and gentlemen. It can change at any moment in time. Hey, Roger Blair, welcome.
Anytime your
So
belief system changes, anytime that you make a different decision than you
that
thought
is
you were going
correct.
to make, is when your future changes. It's always a possibility.
That is correct. This is just a tool to help you make better decisions, to have better outcomes. That's what I tell people. It's not a fortune telling. You're not wishing in a pool of water, and yeah, it's not hocus pocus. No, but
Right.
yeah, there we go. Hey, Roger. Hey, Moon. Welcome. Makeup. There, yeah, tool just like a calculator. There you go. Thank you. All right. So I have 2 starred. Oh, I have makeup starred. I don't know why I got makeup starred. All right, Judy. What kind of reading? Let's see here. What kind of reading, Judy, are you looking for? I haven't got my cards out yet.
Well, what readings that I do is whatever the energy I feel. I don't. It could be a loved one. I'm not. I'm just giving you honest. If I don't pick up anything, I'll tell you that because there's a lot of variables that come into play for me. But I just pick up whatever energy that I feel and just tell you. So just ask whatever.
Well, I see people on social media. Am I pregnant? Really? Don't ask me that. Go to Kroger's and get you a $9.99 test. Then I see people flipping coins, for 50, and I'm like, you're paying $5 for what? Anyways,
What?
yes.
I seen this Miss Myrtle. She told me about this lady that charges $150 for an hour or 30 minutes or something to talk on the phone. Not
Oh
about
yeah.
anything, just to talk.
Immediate future. Okay. All right. I don't know why you're so excited for. Interesting. All right, here.
I do see decisions being made. Maybe you can pull the card and point in a specific direction.
Actually, that's exactly what I received it. So the energy I picked up on, there's a lot of decisions that have to be made. There's the card showing me disagreement, a lot of competition, strife, tension, and some conflict. I don't know if it was in the past or what you're getting ready to go through. Um, but you're not in harmony. I don't know if it's stuff that's going on in your home or your relationship, but there's a lot of dissatisfaction, and it could be, I don't want to say it on the air, but you got to be in harmony, okay? So whatever is bothering you in life, you have to work that out. Think positive. We all go through things in life that is, how can you say it? It seems like the end, but it's not. We all go through those battles,
Right. Yeah.
but it is going to get better.
Mm-hmm.
This is April. For some reason, I'm seeing August,
June.
September. So I don't know what that is to you. I don't know what you're going through. So this will pass. So, but it's interesting you picked that up because that was the first card that I pulled. Very interesting.
Really? I kept getting it, and I'm like, say something, but I was waiting for you to pull a card, so I was like, I'm just gonna say it. But you said August or September, but June is going to be a start of like a healing process for her, and I feel like maybe it's coming up now. Maybe it's been coming up, but she'll find some solution starting in June. But may
That's
see the
probably about
reaction to
right.
it. Yeah, may see the reaction to it in about August, or like a validation in August or September. She'll see a resolution in that, and by then.
So yeah, that's about right.
And it's also a learning experience that she needs to go through right now. To be exact, I don't know. Do you have a? Is there a kid into play with this, like an adult kid?
Let me see if she responds. Welcome, Denise. Welcome, Moon. I don't know if she's typing or not. So it's not like Facebook Messenger. We can see people are like bubbles, boo, 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 boo.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just waiting for the.
Okay.
Let's see here. Judy says no.
Okay. So, okay. It it feels like it's a child, but it feels like it's a younger adult that could be involved.
All three are independent. Oh, so you do have three independent children. So it doesn't mean that they're living with you. She's just saying
Oh
that,
no, no.
right.
Yeah, there's something you'll be going through with them, and it's not bad. It's a mutual thing.
Welcome, Liana.
Thank you for letting us know that. I want to ask a question. Is anybody on this chat deal with stomach issues?
See, that's the bad thing about doing one on a live.
Yeah,
Rebecca says yes.
I'm very sick to my stomach.
Judy, the reason why I didn't want to say that is I had um, it was the financial card. What do you call the card with all the coins? Oh, that's Kelly Jo's field. But yes, that's what I was referring to.
Okay. She said yes, financial issues.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but that you're going to overcome that. I do see a light coming through. It was later on this year.
So Rebecca said that she has stomach issues. Is it from an autoimmune disease or? anything that feels like that at all? That you had to take medication for?
Do you pick on people's when you go to TikTok? Do you pick on people's emotions too?
Oh yeah. I mean, anywhere that I go, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I have to put down TikTok.
Yeah, yeah. And I can feel people's vibrations. So
Mm-hmm.
it like sometimes, like I said before, like if someone's touching me, I got a sharp pain in my stomach, or so I have to shut myself down when I'm in public. So this is gonna be the first time I've opened up like this.
Yes,
Okay,
have
thank you.
autoimmune.
I was gonna
Dad
say
had
thank
stomach
you.
cancer, and mom had digestive cancer as well.
Okay, so I was gonna say I felt like has your dad passed?
I'm assuming he has because she said Dad had stomach cancer, which yes, okay,
She said yes.
yes.
Okay, okay. I feel like the mom did too.
I'm assuming she had too because she says mom had digestive cancer as well.
Oh, okay, okay. So they're warning you to keep up with that because they're afraid of you getting the same thing. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's just them. Like when I say channeling, like that's the thing. Like I'm shaking. I feel like I've been on chemo, and I didn't want to say cancer. I wanted to see first. So that would be like your dad, but I feel it all together because I feel like I'm like have tubes on me and I'm getting medication. It's making me really sick and really weak. So they just want you to like be more cautious of that autoimmune disease, but they think that you're going to make it through it.
Hey, war criminal, welcome to the show.
Right. And they're with you always.
All right, Liana stepped up to the mic. She wants a reading. All right, Liana, stand by. Welcome, war criminal. Nice to have you. She says I have ulcerative colitis. Was on medication. I keep up with it.
Okay.
So, all right,
Okay.
go back to Liana here. All right, Liana, stand by. Ooh, Liana, you feel kind of spunky today.
I like her energy.
Spunky, spunky. Oh, damn, that card came right off. All right.
Go ahead, Grizzly.
Okay. So the first card I got was the High Priestess. Intuition, high powers, mystery, and subconscious mind. However, it was in reverse. Reverse. Back it up. When that is in reverse, usually it means hidden agendas. You need to listen to your inner voice. So, whatever you thought about doing, or you wanted to do, or should do, that you needed to do, you did not do what needs to be done. I don't know what that is. You do. So, you need to get it done. Uh, the second card you got, let's see here. Celebration, harmony, marriage, home, and community. is it is a good card, but I usually pull the past, present, and future, right? It's usually a
Mm-hmm.
3 card draw, which is a standard draw, just something in common. So that is something that needs to be worked on now. That's going to be benefit for you in the future, and could be fruitful for a long time to come.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, However, if you are lacking in some of those areas, give it some attention. And if something needs to have more sun, get my hint, give it more light. The last card you got was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles, and it was upright. And that is something very fruitful. It talks about a lot of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that is plentiful, and this is to come. What you do now will come down the road. That's why we talk about take care of what you have now, just like a garden or a flower. Whatever wishes that you want in whatever plants that you plant, you will reap the benefits from it. But you
Right.
have to stay on track and not deviate from it. So,
Right.
and you will get your satisfaction. So I don't know what you've been daydreaming about, what your plans are or were or going to be, but you need to stay on track. So, uh, is any of this hitting home? Because your cards are like in line, like you had a plan or you thought about something to move forward in the future. So, what are you coming up with?
So I have these cards. It's called the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds.
Oh, that's a good deck.
Yeah, it's a good deck. And so I got the dolphin collar. Let me see if you can see this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whoa. All right. Anyway, so this is pure, joyful friendships and loving help. And so you picked up joyous. Well, this is joyous, but to me, I felt like she has intentions in play, but she needs to make sure that it's like an evasive plan that she needs to be very specific about it, because it doesn't always go as planned, but work on it, make sure that you know what you really want, and it will come. But you need to work with your guides, because your guides are there. They're telling you that they're there. You got to listen to them. Go meditate, sit with yourself, because when you do that, you'll start understanding. You'll start getting those feelings that you've been wanting to get. Trust your gut.
All right. So that's why she's got the Pinnacle card with the fruitful money. So she's planning on going back to school. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes sense, right? So
Yeah.
that was the future card, sowing what you reap, and so yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. So it looks like you've been thinking about this for a little while.
A long time, actually.
I didn't want to say it.
I
I was trying to be nice.
know.
So, but anyways, but yeah, but it's time. And I was the same way. And and Liana, until I got hurt, I let the FOP pay for a lot of my school,
Right.
because I mean they paid for it, and I was like, well, if I can't work and I'm just at home, why not go back to school? So
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah, and now's a really good time to do that. And it doesn't matter like how old you are now,
no,
with everything going on with the astrology and the world. Like now's a good time to start. The earth, the source is giving you that opportunity to start that now. Exactly. Do not procrastinate this, because if you do, because that's what I was getting earlier, I just didn't want to say it. If you procrastinate this, then it won't ever get done, and then you don't want to miss that opportunity, because things do happen later in life. I'm not saying they will, but now's a good time, like I said, to go inside, think about what you want, your intentions, what you really want, not just what you want to go into, but how you see your future, and that will help you along the path. It way much easier.
See, Gary said he went to college at 45 and got his master's at 55. See,
Congratulations,
that's
bro.
right. So
That's a
yeah,
big
Liana,
deal.
you know, and here's the thing, you know, go ahead and get yourself set up with FAFSA and get it rolling. And you know, if you got to take your minimum courses per semester, do it. So you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. Absolutely.
Liana, you don't want to wait 3 to 5 years and sit back and like a lot of people, like I wish I could have, would have, and did have. No, you don't want to be that way.
Exactly.
So, but yeah,
And she's got the time to do it now.
yeah. Welcome, Julianne. Nice to have you. Round of applause for you. Steve Foss, nice to have you again.
Hi,
Yeah,
Steve.
I was like, penguins. Where the hell did penguins come into play? Then I was like, oh, I only read half of it, and I keep hearing makeup. So I was like, yeah, I need a powder girl. So
Chris, Steve works for MUFON.
oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
great. I know a lot of MUFONs. MUFONs, yeah, MUFONs. Here we go. Yeah, I think they have a big convention last weekend or this weekend, didn't they, or something somewhere? So
Maybe.
get going on that bucket list. I learned how to play drums at 50. There you go.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
And wrote a book. Well, just so you know, you need to start on your second one if you haven't already.
You know what? I don't know why, but when I clicked on Julianne's name, I was told to draw cards. I don't know why. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards just to see what comes up. So
Right.
makeup. Happy everyone's here tonight with you guys. Oh, I am too. I'll never forget you, makeup now.
She's very impressionable.
I thought everybody was telling me I need makeup. I'm like, what the hell? What I need makeup for? So, Julianne, what you going through? And what you been thinking about? Are you thinking about something? I finished my second book and I'm looking for an agent or a publisher. Is that what you're doing? Why cards? I don't know why. This is interesting.
Julianne, you're for an agent and a publisher. I keep telling, like, my guides keep telling me that the right people will present themselves, but I am going to be honest. I do see you going to some kind of convention or some place, and then the universe allowing you to meet someone that's going to give that opportunity to you, and you're not even going to realize that it's happening. It's just going to be a natural thing. You're not going there to even seek this, but it will happen. And it will happen when the book is ready to come out.
All right. So I pulled 3 cards for her. So it looks like your first card is the Ace of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is, to me, is raw power, victory, a lot of breakthroughs, and I say mental clarity. So that is your past. Always pull past, present, and future. Okay. Just a generic 3-card pull. I was told to pull it. Don't ask me why. So whatever in your past is that you must have had some mental challenges or people causing you roadblocks or something. So you must have broke through that. Your present card was interesting is the Page of Wands, right? But it's in reverse. And that's not really too negative or anything. It just tells you to set back to new ideas. And sometimes it's a kind of a lack of direction. And sometimes we have to stop and look at what we need to do. But the future card, very interesting, was the Queen of Swords. And but it was in reverse. Now, what's interesting on that is that whatever that you're going through or what people are putting you through is it can get you overly emotional sometimes. You can make, I don't want to say bad judgments, but wrong decisions in life. But also people can be malice and cold hearted. So
I was gonna say,
you want to stick those people away. And I don't know what you're going through. I don't know if people are like jealous or envy of you because of
mm-hmm,
whatever you're writing. I think I kind of feel some of that.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can give me any feedback. Well, I'm way behind on comments. But it looks like you got a lot of wall of people up against you for some reason. You got a lot of haters or something? Let's see here. Hello, Denise,
Well, I was gonna
Rebecca.
say there was when you were
Oh, right here. I have people trying to stop me.
okay.
Aha.
Okay.
Ah, that makes sense.
I was gonna say, do not go to your the other publisher that you've had before. Don't go to them. There are people with alternative motives, and there are people in your life that are close to you that also have motives against you.
Trista says, I just got my Vigo, so if you get to me, I won't be able to respond. Okay, Trista. I think you're next. So just bear with me. I'm trying to finish up with Julianne. I'm just behind on comments, ladies and gentlemen, so bear with me. Rebecca says, Ash, thank you. I couldn't have been more on target. Just got put on new meds. Yeah, Rebecca, I tell you, that is awful getting on new meds.
Yes,
That's scary, Moon. That's great,
I'll feel it in
Rebecca.
my body.
Trying to control myself and not to react. So, Jillian, okay, let's talk frank. So, you are a professional person, right? And you are in public. And let me tell you how to deal with people that are idiots. You can't.
You can't.
So the best way to deal with them is not. Let them do what they're gonna do and don't ever respond to them. That yeah, just cut them off and just let them do what they want to do, and they're gonna make a fool of themselves. I mean, you cannot deal with anybody that does not have common sense, and I learned that a long time ago. Uh, you're just going to cause yourself more drama, more headaches. So just let it go and don't even give them another breath or even look at them.
And get
So,
there. You're very aware of your surroundings. You always have been, and that's a very good attribute that you stand in your power in that moment. Well, in a lot of different ways, of course, but don't let them get in your head, because that's what I keep saying is like you keep repeating the things that they're saying to you, and you're making yourself believe these things.
oh, you're welcome, Julianne.
Don't feel
Yes,
fear.
Scott, I got you in line. Yes, I got you in line. Not a problem.
You're
So,
welcome.
and I tell you, Julian, my cards are pretty much accurate all the time. I've tried it with other people. I don't know why, but when I clicked on your name, it just said pull cards, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna pull cards. So I don't know if he was afraid to ask or you want. I
Right.
don't know, but anyways. So next up is Trista. I don't know what she wants. We'll just let the cards dictate. And she's in the car, so she won't be able to respond. All right,
Okay.
Tristan, let me shuffle the cards for you. Just drive safely. Don't get excited. Keep both hands on the wheel. All right, Trista Howard. She says in the vehicle. Let me get the cards in line.
If while you're pulling cards, Trista, I'm gonna tell you, you need to rest, mind, body, and soul. Whatever it is, you need rest.
She felt like she was upset the other day for some reason. I don't know
Oh,
why.
really?
I think she's concerned about something. I could be wrong on that, but
No, you're not. Don't let people take your power. Don't give your power away. That's more like it. Don't give your power away.
all right here. Oh, that does not want to shuffle. You ought to see Kelly Joe doing her card. She is awesome.
Yeah.
All
She's
right
quick.
here. Oh man, she's good. All right, let's see here. All right. The first thing you got is balance. The balance card or temperance card. And let me show you what that looks like. Is this really going to hit home? Balance, temperance.
Mm.
All right. So usually when a person gets that card is referring to balance, moderation, and patience. It's a purpose and a meaning when a person gets that. I don't know if you got personal things going on in your life that's in the past that's dragging over right now, that's
Wow.
causing things for you to not moving forward.
Mm.
So whatever that is, you're going to have to either deal with it or cut it off. If that's hard decisions to be made, then you're going to have to think about them and get them made and move forward. So, and I'll tell you this, God does not close one door before opening up another. And it's hard for us to understand that, but that is actually the truth. And it took me many years to understand that. So, and I say that wholeheartedly with a lot of passion when I say that. The other one you got was the Queen of Swords. And that's not a bad card at all, Queen of Swords. And that tells me that you are a quick thinker. You're very organized. You're perceptive and you're independent. But if you're independent, don't let things tie you down. I don't know what's in your life. I don't know who's in your life or who is around in your life. But there's nothing wrong about being independent. So keep that in mind. The last card you got is the Four Swords. And that is a good card. It really is. But once again, that is contemplation. When I see that, passivity, recuperation, relaxation. So this is what a person goes through from the past to now to the future. So once you get through your cycle, you're going to recover and you're going to move forward. But you have to go through that cycle to go to your future card. Is it going to cause some pain, whatever you're going through? Yes. So I don't know if you have to shed something or lose something. I don't know because I don't know your personal endeavors or your situation.
It's stuck energy.
So, but yeah. So hopefully you can say something to us later and let us know.
Yeah, she's holding on to some kind of energy that she's stuck in. So she's got to release it.
Yeah, I like to know what it is. It's got me curious. Julianne, I was going to ask you to pull cards in the next show later on. Oh, that's why.
Wow.
Okay.
There you go.
I tell you, I don't know. I was just like, whatever, I'll pull it. But yeah. Grizzly, I like that temperance card with the angel. Yeah, it's a good card. You know, a lot of people get nervous when cards come in reverse. It's not. It's a learning lesson. You know, It's really not negative.
Nothing's negative.
No, not at all. So, yeah, but Trista always message me later. So I see her shaking her head. I don't know if she's like yes in agreement or she's like, oh my God, I need to do that. I don't know what it is.
It feels like she came into a realization just now.
Well, sometimes it's hard, you know, it really is. But
yeah,
you know, Kelly Jo, and I'll tell you, Kelly Jo was always right, and right. I thought she was crazy for years. But anyways, yeah. And I would call her like 7 months later. I'm like, damn you, Kelly. She's like, I told you so. I told you. I was like, well, I didn't know, you know, it was going to happen 6, 7 months later. She's like, well, I didn't know. I just knew it was going to happen.
Right.
So anyways. Oh, that's right. Scott. I forgot to look at my list. I'm sorry, Scott. All right, Scott. Poor guy. Yeah, Scott. All right. Well, I'll just click on Rebecca's name. I can't. I go back up to Scott. I'm picking up Rebecca. All right. Hold on, Scott. Scott, are you still here? Hopefully he didn't leave. I'm learning Spanish in my sleep at 4. You know, a lot of people say they can learn stuff like that.
Yes, it's your subconscious mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Let's
Like,
make sure Scott's still here.
yeah.
He is. Oh, he is. All right. Let me scroll way down. All right, war criminal. I got you in too. I highlighted you. All right, Scott. Let me shuffle the cards.
What?
Frisky, Scott. Frisky. Wow. All right, my friend. Mm-hmm.
I keep getting he's a risk taker.
Yeah, he won. He hold my beer too many times in life. I can tell you that
Oh,
much.
really?
All right, Steve. We'll put you in line too. Grizzly, miss you. I have had a lot going on. Better now. Good, Neil. I told you he was gonna come. I'm glad to hear that. All right, I want to hold on for Scott. I think he said a commercial. You and your damn commercials, Scott. You have more luck with commercials. I think they pick on you. Scott says, yes, I am.
A risk taker?
I don't know if he's a risk taker or hold my beer taker. All
Oh,
right,
yeah.
Nilda. All right, he says he's back. All right. Some reason it told me to shuffle again. That's weird. What the hell, shuffle again? Never heard that before. I don't know if that was me or.
That was your guide.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wow. Scott's like, oh, Lord. You only sit down and beer. Val, yeah, I got you in line, Val. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You got the 9 of Wands, and it's reversed. And that's usually on reverse. You are on edge, defensive, kind of hesitant. Now, when I say hesitant, I'm not saying
No.
this is different meaning, but paranoia on some things. But
for good reason.
But the other thing is, I'm showing that it looks like you got the 7 of Swords upright, which is good. But you've been betrayed or something in the past, or been deceived. Somebody getting away with something with you, or somebody was stealing something, or I don't know what it is, but deceiving you somehow. I don't know if you've been. Have you been burned? Yeah, have you been burned somehow?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what you've been through. Welcome, Tracy. He said yes yesterday. Yeah,
Okay.
whatever it was, it was pretty bad. It looks like. But you got the Page of Wands again, and so you got Wands and Swords, right? And but it shows me, and I know this from you, so this is going to come from me knowing you, but it's validation that you are a free spirited guy, and you got a lot of enthusiasm, but you're going to have to explore all over again. So I don't know what you went through, but you are going to recover, but it's going to take some time. Was this person close to you? Yeah, I know you're a loving person. That's why you got burned. So
was it unexpected?
I'll show him the card. I mean, so
yeah,
kinda, yeah, okay. Wow. Man, I tell you, I've been burned a few times in my life, and it's no fun.
No, but it's that person needed to get out of your life. But wherever you're headed is in a different direction. This person didn't need to be in it.
Gene Hudson says, hug, Scott. I'll give you a virtual hug. So, very unexpected, but I thought I was going to get burned. Oh, man. But you know what's really sad is that it's when somebody that you know, right?
Yes.
It was a catalyst for a change that Makeup says. See, War Criminal says, me too, buddy. Yeah, that's...
Yeah. But it needed to happen now because if it didn't happen now, it would have happened in a scenario that you wouldn't have been able to recover from. So it worked in your favor.
Ooh, war criminal. His energy today is like, hell yeah, Momo.
I know, I'm hearing like rock music. Look at you, got me hearing rock music now.
You should have heard that one show we was on, and I lost it. Boots with the fur, whatever that song is. She
That
hit
was
the
me.
floor. Was that you?
That was me.
That was funny as hell. I was like, I ain't gonna mention whose song that was. That was you.
That was me. I was listening.
That's funny as hell.
I was singing it in my head, and then you said that, and I was like, that was
me. That's funny. That was funny as hell. I was like, I'm not going to embarrass this girl.
You sure did. No, we don't. I told you who it was, but I'm
that
glad
was
you
funny.
did.
That was funny. I was trying to keep a straight face.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that was funny. All right, here. What did you get? Well, you got the death card, the emperor card. Now, don't freak out on the death card, because the death card is nothing like everybody says. It's not like what the card sounds like. I'll show you what it looks like. So that's what the death card looks like. So the death card, yeah, it's just something's coming to an end. It's nothing bad, but it's also, when something comes to an end, there's also a new beginning. That's also something that you are going to go through a change or a transformation through. Or it could be a transition from the old to the new. Are you working on something? Are you going to try something new? Or are you working on a new project or something like that that's coming up? The Emperor card is really a good card. It's a strong card. The Emperor card is an authority figure card, which I think you are, right? I don't know you that well, but I think you are. It's the father figure card.
I was going to say father.
Yeah, structure, and it tells me that you have a solid foundation. And that's very rare in a person to have that, a very rare quality. The other card that you got is the Three of Cups, and in reverse. And when that card comes up in reverse, now, I'm going to say this and take it with a grain of salt. So I don't know your situation. Now, this can have a blanket meaning and may not have a meaning that I may state it as it may come out as. So don't take it as it states that I say it. And you know what I mean when I say that. An affair card, right? An affair card can mean several things, not just in a relationship, but it can mean with a business relationship, a friend relationship. But also 3 is a crowd. So that can be a blanket. So I don't know what you're dealing with in your personal side, business relationship, but also stifled creativity. And that can muddy the water in things that you can want to do or do in the future. So if you're trying to do something and somebody's trying to get in with you on that, just be careful on who you're trying to attach with you, because that may muddy the water a little bit and maybe not work out. So I would be very careful with that. So I don't know if that makes any sense. And I'm way behind on comments. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know if that makes any sense. Hey, Rita. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if he says anything. Let me start at the bottom.
Okay.
All right. Does that make any sense to you, war criminal? He says, hey, prospecting. Hey, prospecting. I see you come in.
So his energy, I was seeing him in the truck with the windows down, like driving, and he's like jamming.
Okay, he says absolutely. All right.
Good.
All right. So, all right now. All right. I'll go back and look at the comments if I miss anybody. All right. Next up is Nilda. Nilda, where have you been? Hopefully you're doing a lot better. It sounds like you are. It feels like your energy is a little bit stronger than last time. And I just knocked the comments off my screen. Hold on. There you are. All right. Let me shuffle the cards. So it feels like your energy's a lot better. So that's good. How's the family? All right, let me get a good shuffle. Wait a minute, where are you at? How come why am I doing this? I thought you were doing this.
I haven't had a moment. You were on it, Grizzly.
I'm not. Wait a minute. I was supposed to be your backup, your sidekick. What in the world?
Okay, so war criminal, there's something with your boss that you need to be cautious with. And then Nilda, I feel like you just had like a weight lifted off of your chest.
Ooh, that card jumped out. So.
And good news to come. If you're worried about that.
All right, here. All right, let's see here, Nelda. All right, let me get back to the comments, Nelda, so I can see if you. All right, Nelda. You got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of wands, and that is courage, persistence, test of faith, and resilience. So that tells me that has been going on in your past. Mm-hmm. So that tells me that what you've been working on has been persistent, and you've been working through that. So hopefully you're getting through that monkeys and you're coming out of it. Now you got the 5 of Pentacles. Now that is the Deacon of Tarot, right? And that's upright. But it's isolation, insecurity, and you're warrioring still about finances. So it's still to be concerned about. So heed the warning still. However, you've got the reverse of wands, which is 2, 4, 6, is your lack of confidence and your fall from grace is keeping you back still. Oh. So you got to think positive. So let's change your mindset. You're getting better than what you was because your cards are showing me that. I feel your energy, which is going up.
Yep.
I still see the light. This is April. I'm here in October, November. I don't know what significance that is to you. So hopefully, welcome Sharon. Hopefully that is, she's cooking something for dinner. Now I'm curious. But I don't know what that is. You have a go at the end of the year, but something is going to happen. I don't know. Are you planning on something? Let me check the comments real quick. I have a newborn granddaughter. Oh, awesome. So that did bring you joy. Okay. And Miami, okay. And brother is ill now. That's okay. That's going to change, Nilda.
Right.
Just think positive.
Right. That's why I was getting, you feel like a weight being lifted off your chest and you will get good news. So that was validation for me. Yeah.
All right, Makeup. Let me see. Yes, I got you after Val, Makeup. Val's next, and we got Makeup. All right, let me make sure have you Makeup highlighted. Yes, I do have your highlighted. All right, Val, you're up. All right. Val, I feel you're excited. Why are you excited today?
I was going to say the same thing. You know what? I heard Star Wars or whatever that is, like dun da 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 dun dun da da da.
You role playing?
Huh?
I was asking if she was role playing.
No, but I mean, like that's what I heard whenever Val popped up.
Ooh, I got hot. Why did I get? Are you hot, Val? Whoa. Maybe I just got hot. I never put my fan on me. Damn, I got hot all of a sudden. Val, are you hot? Maybe just me. Yes, Nilda, I'm right. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Barb, we'll slide you in. We're on our own channels tonight. I'm not encroaching on anybody else's channels. So we're okay. We can slide an extra one in if Ash is okay.
I'm cool with that. I got time.
I know Ash hears songs too. Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's because of you, because we're connected right now. And matter of fact, I wanted to tell you, Chris, that when you're red, you're channeling his energy right now. And that's an important message.
Why are you laughing, Val? Are you hot? She's laughing. I want to know why she's laughing. It keeps telling me to shuffle. Why? I am having hot flashes.
Yeah.
Rita's like, you having hot flashes?
Because you have an important message for her.
Oh, hey, Lord.
Bill, before he gives you the reading, I need to ask you, do you have a husband or that's a very like strong, authoritative person in your life right now?
I was getting ready to ask the same thing.
Ah. All right. Val, you have gifts. Do you know that? I'm seeing dreams.
All right, Val, are you married? She says kinda. All right.
Okay.
Well, the reason why I ask, I don't want to tell you this and oh Lord.
It's like I said, you got read for a reason. It's an important message. Oh, okay.
So you got the 10 of Cups, and that's harmony, marriage, happiness, and alignment, and that could be in a relationship, or it can be a business relationship, or it can be a friend relationship. And most of the time, it means chapel of love.
Yeah.
Yes, Mary. So it can be a renew vows. It can be a strengthen a relationship. But also, it shows me in your card in present mode that you're overwhelmed and you're overly protective, which is it's normal for a lot of people to be that way. But it's also showing me that sometimes you give up on, hey, Whitney, nice to have you. But sometimes it's showing me that you're giving up on certain things in life, on certain situations. And the reasons why it's showing that is because it's in reverse. Which it's normal for human beings to do that, especially certain points in life when we get feeling certain ways on certain situations. But it also shows me that you got a very well creative block in you, and this is in reverse as well. But don't be too dependent on others, right? You got a good foundation, but don't get overwhelmed on certain things. It's going to be all right, and everything's going to be smooth in life. So Whitney says, tell me something good. I'm sexy. I had to. I was waiting for that.
Well, Whitney's definitely a very beautiful soul, but go ahead.
All right. So the next one up is makeup. So, all right, you go on makeup. I heard girls just want to have fun.
Yeah. You're lying.
Mm-mm.
That's what was in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Health. It's health wise. Okay, so your health is blocking you from your intuition. It's causing you to go into a different direction.
All right, here.
Oh, it's your change of medicine. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so you got the Empress card in reverse. So that shows me you got a good creative block, but sometimes you are dependent on others, which is not a bad thing. Some people can say it is, but sometimes we do depend on people for certain things in life, and certain people say you don't. But you need certain things from people in life to move forward. So, it's a give and take. But you got let's see, that's the 3, 5, 6, 7 of wands in reverse. And some things in life, it shows me that you're giving up on because you're overwhelmed, but you're also being overly protective on certain situations in life. Whatever those are, take a breath and step back and refocus on things in life. It seems like you've been through some things in life that's put you in this stance, which is understandable. But sometimes when you step back and take a breath and refocus on things in life, you're going to get a different picture, a different outlook.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to do that because when we're frustrated on certain things, we don't make the correct decisions and we make hasted decisions at the wrong time. But you also got the Wheel of Fortune. And when you get the Wheel of Fortune card, it's a very good card. And that card really don't come up a lot in people's draw. That's a good luck card. It's the Karma of Life Cycle. It's a destiny card and it's a turning point in your life. So once you come through your obstacles that we just mentioned, right, and you can understand how to turn the pivot tables on those and move forward, you're going to see everything turn for the better for you. And you're going to be so relaxed and everything's going to flow. And it's going to be so heavenly. It's going to be like a wow, something you probably haven't experienced in quite some time. It's going to really open up the doors for you. So I would really try to do that. I don't know. I haven't looked at the comments. So does that resonate at all with you? So makeup, I don't know if you're even still here.
So Amber, while he was doing that, I pulled this card. It's called The Gathering. And so it's about community and kinship and companionship. And so basically what it means is you start something from the ground up. And it says, like, basically you're weaving a community with friendships and by hand to hand, heart to heart. And basically, like, you're building a temple, which is what you're currently doing with the group and things like that. And so basically, these small circles of your life is going to put you into a different direction with your abilities. It's going to give you a different, okay, you had some testing yesterday too. Okay, that's where the medical comes in.
So Val, yes, you do have some gifts that you need to tap into, and it's not hard once you learn. So let's see.
You got a block.
All right, here. I think my large chance was last year. And let me read your comment, Makeup. And we are building. I have some medical and job concerns with friends and family. So you're going to get through that. You're going to overcome that. It's going to be a tribulation to get through it, but you're going to overcome that. It's not a problem. But once you do, you're going to be fine. So I don't see any problems going through that. So I'm seeing light at the end of the tunnel. So yeah, so you're going to prosper after that. So don't worry about none of that. So you'll be fine, Makeup. If not, I'll tell you to hold on to your ankles. All right. I won't butter it too much. So, all right, Barbara, let me deck the cards. Let me shuffle the cards.
Amber, I'm going to send you a card. I'm going to send you a card reading, okay?
I thought you were going to send her a car. I'm like, what the hell? Are we going to send her a Ferrari?
No, a card reading. Or you can call me tomorrow. I'll do one for you.
Barbara, What are you going through in life? Are you still, hey, Barbara, are you still here? Barbara, are you still here? I'll make sure she's still here.
Okay.
Thanks. I was the leaning on people was needing their levitativity. Now they were needing yours.
Yeah.
You had that in reverse, girl.
Yeah. A lot of people rely on you.
Saw a recent report 2 Bigfoots was spotted here in Hayesville, North Carolina. We need to run there. Barbara, are you still here? All right. If not, we'll go to Steve. We'll wrap it up. I heard Red Solo Cup for Barbara. I don't know why. So I was going to ask her. I never heard that song on a show. It's like, we need to talk.
Yeah.
So
I kept getting there was a medical question.
all right, Steve. It looks like you're up. All right, Barbara. So why do I hear Red Solo Cup?
Oh.
Yes, I heard Red Solo Cup. Who sings that song? Did he just die? Kobe Teeth or Teeth or? Hi, hello
Yeah,
there, Evo.
Toby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Toby Keith. I can't even say his name. But why do I hear the song, Barbara? Yeah, Toby Keith. Thank you. All right, let me shuffle your cards, Barbara. Yeah, that was sad when I found out he had cancer.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. I gave out red 8 solo cups today. Well, maybe that's why I heard it, but did I click on your name then hers? I don't know, but I thought I heard it from hers. All right. So King of Cups in reverse. What is this one?
I'll be
You
right
got
back.
the 5 Pentacles. Okay. And then you got the Devil, which is no big deal because it's in reverse. So, all right. So this shows me you're going through some emotional manipulation. So your emotional's up and down. Okay. I don't know what you're going through in life, but it looks like you got some turmoil that you're dealing with. So King of Cups in reverse, it just shows me that emotional in reverse, manipulation, fatality, moodiness. I didn't lose you, did I? Hit a button. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles, it looks like that it could be a recovery, maybe from a financial loss or a spiritual recovery. This could be many things from your recovery from the past that's blending over to your future that you're dealing with now. I don't know if it was a bad investment or just recovering from something, financial that you're dealing with personally. When you get the Devil card, it's not a bad card. A lot of people says it's negative. It's in reverse, so that's showing me it's that you're trying to detach yourself from the negativity that's in your life. You're trying to break free of everything. You're trying to reclaim what you've lost and get everything back. Hello, Joanne Stewart. Nice to have you back. So you got struggles, but I see you're going to break through those. But those chains are very tight and they're strong, but you are going to break those links. So don't give up. Even though that we go through tribulations through life, whether it's financial problems or relationships, friends, families, or spouses, whatever, those comes and goes, right? If you can repair them, do so. Life is very short. But I tell people too, if somebody doesn't cash your check at their bank, then try not to keep depositing that check at that bank. It's not worth your time. Go somewhere else. Spend your energy where it's well deserved. And I know that's very harsh, But you want your energy where somebody's going to accept it and it's going to grow. Uh, I wish you well on your journey. I see you overcoming this, but you got to step up and amp up your frequency to get through this. So every time you feel down, amp it up. Every time you feel I'm not going to make it, amp it up. Because I do see you overcoming this, but you're going to have to do this yourself. I don't know if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps you. Uh, I do
I,
have a
I,
great deal of challenges right now, but I'm staying very, yeah, that's what I'm picking up. But you're gonna get through this, darling. But just don't
yeah.
give up, hon.
Well, I was getting, you already have the answers. You just have to trust yourself.
Yes. So she says it makes I try not to get too personal. It's hard because I want to say what I see.
Mhm.
But I try to not to because I don't want to embarrass anybody, but yeah, I do see it ending, but and I said this earlier. I don't know if he was listening to. I forgot who I said this to. God does not put you through struggles that you cannot handle, and a lot of people don't understand that, right? Because people always say, "Why does God do this to you or to me?" And why does God let people murder people? And why does God have wars? And it's not God does not do this. It's free will. It's what man wants to do. And that's what Adam and Eve did in the Garden of Eden was free will when they bit the forbidden fruit. And we can talk biblical all we want, but you have the power to get through there. But just remember, amp yourself up. So yeah, Joanne, I do it a lot on the side of the shows, one on one, and I just don't advertise it, but I do. So, yes. And this is supposed to be Ash's show, not Grizzly's show. What the hell?
I
So, yeah,
know. But you're on it.
you looked me into it. So, yes, absolutely. All right. So, we're going to call it a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully, y'all
well,
enjoyed the show. Do we
well,
have
what,
another one?
well, what's Steve?
Oh, all right. Let me click on Steve. I forgot Steve. Let's see here.
I'm so sorry. My wife is out here mowing and she's having to be by my window.
All right, Steve. Ash, I'll let you take this one while I shuffle. All right. That's right. We did forget about Steve. All right, Steve. Let's see here.
Um, so Steve, you know what I'm saying when I say this? I have a reading for you that I did a while back. So I'm gonna send that to you privately. To be honest, I don't want to say it on here, but specifically, whatever question you're asking about, I don't. I would rather. I would prefer to do that privately. Okay. So when we're off here, I will send that to you. Okay.
Hey, Whitney Marie. Welcome back to the show. I'm all over the comments here. Sorry I haven't keep. All right, here. Steve, I have got the first card, the world. And it's in reverse. So so when I pull my cards, I do just the 3 card pull on the show. It's past, present, and future. If you didn't hear that earlier in the show, it just gives me an overview of your life. Okay, a brief view into your life. Uh, but when I look at the world in your past, not trying to be negative. Uh, I don't see you completing a lot of things in life. A lack of completion, lack of closure. I don't know if there's something that you left undone, you didn't close and solve or end. I don't know if that was a relationship or something you didn't. If you know what I mean, I want to stop there. The other thing
Multiple.
is, okay. I was going to go on, but I don't want to. The other one is you got the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of wands. Now this shows me that you are a person that let me click off this because I'm getting emotions coming through. That you do carry a lot of burdens, which is okay, but you need to let go of those burdens. And this is talking about present. Okay, I'm on your present card, and I'll show you the present. If you use it, I gotta get in the habit of doing that. Present, and it shows me you're a hard worker, which is great. And because you're a hard worker, you stress a lot sometimes about certain things. So you got to learn how to let stress go. And you do a lot of good achievements in life, which is awesome. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to your responsibility, don't take too much onto your plate. Your card, as the other card, is your Wheel of Fortune, and it's in reverse. It looks like to me, looking at all three cards, you have a lot of bad luck in your life. That sometimes a lot of stuff don't go right in your life. But however, you have a lot of negative external forces that causes this. It sometimes you think it's you, it's not, and I think sometimes it gets out of control because you let it out of control, and sometimes you need to wheel that back in and cut it. And that's hard to do sometimes because I think you're too nice of a guy to a certain extent, and you need to learn how to tone that down and take control of that. Because if you can't do that, what you're dealing with now and in the past is not going to get better in the future. Does that make sense to him? I don't know if he's even responded. Does this make sense to you, Ash?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like the turmoil and like things not working out is with relationships in his life that he's had.
That's what it seems like. That's
Yeah,
what it seems like.
yeah.
Oh, okay. He says yes now. I see it.
A lot of unexpected. A lot of unexpected. Yeah.
Thanks, Val. So, okay. All right. Have a blessed night. Fold close. Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing for the show with that commercials. All right. Well, I'm glad we got everybody in tonight. So don't forget, we got another show coming up at 9 o'clock. Very tight read. We could have gone a little more in detail, but this is just 3 cards. Usually I can do a 7 or a 12. And it I forgot Whitney. Whitney, are you still here? Thanks, Gary. I did forget Whitney. Whitney, are you still here? Oh, she says okay. All right. All right, Whitney. I did forget you. All right, Ash. I'll let you do Whitney as a shuffle.
Okay.
All right, let me clear my mind here. I forgot to highlight you, Whitney. I apologize. Thanks, Gary. Okay, Whitney. Let me clear my mind here. Let me shuffle your cards. All right.
I feel like you have like a sisterhood. Whether it is a sister or a best friend or a mom and daughter relationship, that's really good. Or it feels like that kind of energy that you have to lean on. But do you? Okay. You're hard to read, by the way. You seem very stand backish or a
She
lot of
she
block.
seems she seems a little stressed on something. She's got a block up, it feels like.
That's what I feel is I'm feeling like blocks. Understandably so though. Um there's you have okay. Do you know that you have gifts? I know I've said this a couple I'm being serious though. Do you know you have gifts? I feel like precognitive, like you get a feeling that something's gonna happen. Yes. Okay, so you know you have gifts. Do you not trust them yet? Kind of. Okay. Okay. So you need to do that because I feel like once you step into that power, because I love your energy. The minute I even seen your name and picture pop up, I was like, oh, I just love her. Well, you're going to learn because you have gifts that are coming in, and start trusting yourself because once they come in, I feel like dreams and a lot like traveling. And what I mean by that is you're going to be traveling in like in a dream state and in different dimensions, and you need to learn everything first, but it's going to happen. Just trust yourself. Even the moment that you get a phone call, like you think of someone and then you get a phone call, trust that intuition because when you do, it'll start coming in strong for you. It'll be so easy for you.
All right. So the first card I got was the moon card in reverse. Oop, I'm hitting buttons everywhere. Hold on. I love my touchscreen, but all right. The moon card in reverse. So the moon card in reverse is not bad. Let me click on here. She said, okay. So if you heard earlier, past, present, and future, when I see the moon card, the first thing I think of is you need to, in reverse, release your fear. Okay. It seems like you have some unhappiness that you need to release as well. But what Ash is picking up too is what the card is showing me by looking is that there's some confusion that you have been hazing and going through. I don't know what that confusion is in life. I don't know if it's been struggles with decisions about relationships or personal decisions about things in life, about what directions you need to go through. But the next card about present is temperance. Now, that tells me about balance, moderation, patience, and to learn your purpose and meaning in life, right? So, this is the time to where you need to learn your abilities, like Ash says, take time. And there are tutorials on YouTube. There's books you can learning how to develop those, but also learning to make those decisions on the struggles with the things you're having problems with, whatever you're fearing on. Is it relationships? Is it your job? Is it things where you're moving to? It seems like you're flipping between. I don't know if it's relationships or struggles on that. I don't know, but don't struggle too much on those purposes. When in doubt, either try to work them out, and if you don't feel comfortable, then take a step back because that is your sixth sense telling you something's not right. And I'm not saying you to cut it off. Don't hear me out. I'm never telling anybody in a relationship, but you need to work that out yourself. Now, the last card I've got is the Four of Wands, and it's upright, and that is a very good card because if you can do the Temperance, and I'll show you this card because that's a card of celebration, and you can see them on there celebrating. See, and that's validation of what we're just now talking about. That's harmony. It's marriage, and when I say marriage, it's not a marriage between a spouse and a significant other. That can be a bond. That could be a marriage with a job, a marriage with anything. It doesn't have to be boyfriend, girlfriend, relationship, significant other. It can be a marriage with a home. It can be a community to where you go to Facebook and go to a psychic community to learn how to develop your skills or beginning to learn. It can be any of those things, but you have to learn how to build that foundation. But if you don't do it in moderation, you're not going to learn how to build that patience.
Right.
Because I know that old saying, patience is a virtue. But if you don't know how to have patience, you're never going to have the steps to lead forward or to move forward. Is, everybody says, how do I step in the right direction? Well, you put one foot in front of the other, right? That's common sense.
Right.
But if you don't know how to do it, like I used to teach firearms instructions for civilians, and people can practice all day long. But if you don't know how to practice perfect, you'll never be perfect on your practice because you don't know what you're doing wrong. So you can practice all day, never get any better. I don't know if this makes any sense. Okay, now she says I get it. Okay, all right. I need to watch the comments because sometimes I ramble until I see it.
So I hear a lot of noise for you because one of your gifts is clear hearing. So you hear a lot, but you might not understand. You might not understand it fully, but I hear like you have like a lot of noise in your head and you think it's you, but it's not. You have all kinds of people talking to you. You have a grandmother whose spirit who is talking to you. She's a guide because this was passed down in a family, whether you were consciously aware of that or unconsciously. And that's why I'm feeling another of like your mom and sister. They play a part, like a role into your life that's very strong. But
Whitney, Whitney, what is your fear? What is your fear?
Is it judgment?
I don't know. I just want to know what her fear is.
I feel judgment.
You're okay. You're amongst wrong decision. I'll tell you this. So I was talking to a girl a couple years ago, or I don't know if it was a couple years ago. I'm bad with dates. Judgment. So okay.
It is? Okay.
She said judgment. I'm a little slow with comments. And this girl told me this. She told me, and Kelly Joe and all the psychics on the panel told me a couple years ago, either you ride the horse and embrace it, or you just stop it and get off. And Whitney, I was afraid of it, and I'm not gonna lie. And it got to the point to where I couldn't. I had to. And I would talk to Kelly Joe, I would talk to Angela Ford, I would talk to everybody, and it's just like, I don't know, it's gonna happen, and it doesn't matter how afraid you are, you're gonna see things, you're gonna hear things, and you're gonna try to stop it, and it's just gonna progress on. And one of the things I recommend, go out to Facebook, find you a psychic group for beginners, and talk to them and let them know what you're going through, and they will actually help you. So, and you're not crazy, so don't worry about it.
No.
So now, if you see the ghost off Ghostbusters and he's getting ready to slime you, tell him to back off, Jack. So.
And I'll definitely leave my information. You're more than welcome to contact me. I will help you with whatever you need. If you have any questions, it doesn't matter. I will help you. Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, I'm glad Gary told us prospect. Kelly Joe's still not feeling good. That's why she's not here. Oh, hello there. How do you say it? Ivo?
Evo, maybe? Or Ivo?
Ivo. Yes.
Ivo fair.
Oh, Whitney, you haven't seen nothing. You ought to see Kelly Joe. Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's good.
Oof. So, yeah. What if we don't use Facebook, Grizzly? Well, you got my email down there, Bigfoot Grizz. That's the easiest I can get it for you. So, yeah, you can get a hold of me anytime. So.
Oh, good.
Both pronunciations are good. I'm just a hillbilly, so.
Time to get in bed. Stay in bed while light is red. Don't get in.
Do what? Stay in bed while I get what?
Good night, we love you.
Alexa, off.
What? What the? What?
It's a message that we give to our kid every night on 8:30, letting him know what he needs to do before bedtime. This is your 30-minute warning. Because he gets stuck on like playing or what,
All right. Don't forget, we got a show at 9:00, ladies and gentlemen, from coast to coast, around the world. I forgot which button to hit now. We'll catch you here shortly.
Let me leave my information.
Oh, yeah. Leave your information.
Okay. You can contact me. My wife and I share Facebook at Kelsey and Ashley Banta on Facebook. I'm going to give you my email. It's asurber5347@gmail.com. That's asurber5347 at Gmail. And then I'm going to leave my phone number, 859-339.
Hold on. Dang, I remember that. Hold on. All right. 859. Wait a minute. It ain't typing.
Okay.
8. What? 8. Oh, number lot. 859. Okay. 339.
2864.
2864. There we go. I'll put it in the comments this way.
There we go.
This way everybody can get it. There we go. It's in the comments, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you, everybody. Seriously, thank you.
Yes. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And from coast to coast around the world, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you at 9. Take care. Thanks, Ash. You suckered me into this one.